feel like Brooklyn is the hub of amazing fashion. I'm going to show you my favorite spots in Brooklyn for thrifting, vintage shopping for jewelry, shoes, clothing, decor, furniture, whatever you can think of. And I'm gonna give you price ranges, the best areas in Brooklyn, thrift haul of the things that I got, and literally just break it down for you dummy style. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome in general if this is your first time here. My name is Mahua. You're a local New York City native to show you around. I'm so excited to have this video up for you guys again because I love fashion, I love thrifting, I love sustainable fashion, and the fact that I can help you guys navigate New York in a whole different way is like so exciting for me. I've made a few videos like this in the past where I take you through New York City and show you some of my favorite spots to go vintage shopping in, go thrifting in, and you'll find more of an extensive tour of my favorite places around New York City with prices, best location, things you can find, and this and that. But this video will be focused more on Brooklyn thrifting just because I feel like Brooklyn is the hub of amazing fashion and I wanted to really just focus on this area specifically for this video. So if you guys want more of like Manhattan or Queens and things like that, make sure to watch the other videos that I just mentioned. But as always, I'm going to show you my favorite spots in Brooklyn for thrifting, vintage shopping for jewelry, shoes, clothing, decor, furniture, whatever you can think of. And I'm gonna give you price ranges, the best areas in Brooklyn, thrift haul of the things that I got, and literally just break it down for you dummy style so that you can have the best time when you are trying to thrift in Brooklyn. You guys might know that this channel is all about sustainable fashion. I have my own small business with some clothing back there where I emphasize slow fashion and like reusing your clothing, buying clothing secondhand. So that's all I preach on this channel. So I'm really excited for you guys to come along with me. So let's see, is thrifting in Brooklyn, New York City actually worth it? We'll see in this video. But if you guys are as excited as me to watch this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you can stay tuned with future videos, just me frolicking around New York City as someone in my mid-20s showing you all of my favorite spots and just my life here. Make sure to also follow me on my Instagram and TikTok where I post literally every single day if you want to stay tuned at Mahua Khan. But I hope you guys like this video and let's get started with my first few spots. We are currently in one of my favorite areas to thrift in. We're in East Williamsburg. There are so many thrift stores here. Like look at that. There's this thrift store in like a truck. A random truck. It's called Speakeasy Gallery.
How does that work?
And I feel like there are so many cute spots here that are more affordable. And it's just like very artistic. Oh, this is a cute one. We've never been in here.
I have.
I've never been.
Very expensive and overpriced.
Go in there for a second
All right.
so you can check it out.
All right.
I've actually never been in here before. So this is for real something we just stumbled on.
Wow.
What I really liked about this store was that it felt more curated, so if you are a first-time thrifter, it won't feel as overwhelming because there is like a limited amount of stuff. But when you think of thrifting, you think of thrift prices, which are a little bit cheaper. This place definitely did not have cheap prices. The prices were similar to what you would see like at a regular store, you know? $34.99. Giving very Florida. How much is this?
That's like a wannabe Florida shirt.
$13.99. It's on sale.
You could get that for 20 cents.
I know, let's see what we can find. But I like how they have like decor and, you know, like personalized, curated things. Yeah. Sometimes curation is bad and overwhelming. But then there are also unique pieces like this that you can't find. Look, imagine this on your couch. This is a very pretty price. It's not that pretty though. Whee! Sorry. For places like this, I would usually gravitate more towards decor, jewelry, and unique knickknacks like that because you can't really find that anywhere else. If you are looking for like gag gifts or things like that, I think this is a perfect place for you. I'm gonna try on both of these right now and see if one of them makes a cut. I unexpectedly went into that spot and I actually got one of the two dresses because I am going on a trip soon, so I want to have like some colorful floral dresses in my wardrobe for that trip. But beyond that, I just want to have basics as well, like, you know, half sleeves, quarter sleeves, just anything for this heat wave in New York right now. But right now we're going to our favorite spot in Brooklyn, and just like in general because the prices are very affordable in comparison to the spot that we just went to, which is very curated and less overwhelming, I guess, for people that are new to thrifting, so you can kind of find the things that you want to find. The other spot that we're going to is a lot bigger. There are things that are a little bit less organized, but the prices start at like $4 or $5 for like really good things like North Faces and things like that. So are you excited?
Yeah, I am.
What are you trying to find?
It's anything for
He's been hiccuping nonstop for the past like 30, 40
I'll
minutes.
take whatever I can get.
Yeah, he wants like basics too for guys. And this store has a good selection of both female and male and like everything. So it's not just catered to women, you know? But the next spot that we are going to is called Urban Jungle. Next spot is one of my favorite spots. It's called Urban Jungle. I wanted to gatekeep it so bad, but I'm still gonna share it with you guys. I love it so much because it is very huge. It might seem kind of overwhelming to someone that is brand new to thrifting, but everything is so organized in such a nice way where you can find things in its category, and the prices are so affordable. Like things start at $3, and it's like good quality things if you actually take the time to sift through it and look for the things that you want. But this store has everything. You'll find bags, you'll find clothes, shoes. So it's not just dedicated to clothing. I like that this spot is still open to the people in the community who actually need to buy cheaper alternatives instead of like those high prices that aren't exactly affordable. Okay, I got a few things so far.
What we got?
We got this cute little like Kiss,
Oh,
you know,
oh.
tea.
What you know about Kiss?
$6. Is this an unpopular opinion? But I feel like even if you don't know anything about the band, but you like the top and it's fashion, I feel like it gives you justification to wear it. You don't have to know about the band.
That's not unpopular nowadays.
Really?
I feel like times have
I
changed.
feel like you get hated on. And I got these dark wash jeans because I've been wanting like a true American blue style.
Those look a little big, no?
Do you think it looks big? I can't
The waist?
tell.
The waist,
looks
absolutely.
big?
Absolutely.
I gotta try it on, but I don't know if you have time for that. So do you think I should just like risk it?
That's not gonna fit you.
Because it's $6.
That's not gonna fit. Unless you wear a belt or something, that's not gonna fit you.
What if I wear a belt?
Then sure.
We got
Talk to
this.
me.
And I have this already in purple that I actually got from here. And I'm feeling like a business shut down or something and they gave away everything because there's multiple colors and like dozens of these that I saw. And this is only $6 as well. I don't think we have time to try on anything, so I feel like I might get like all of them.
Oh.
Okay, so I went thrifting the other day. Let's do a little grand total and a mini tour of what I got. I didn't have too much time at the thrift stores because I was running late. We were going to another event after that. I love having like my own free time, free will to just browse whenever I want, however long I want. We didn't have that privilege this time around, but I still got like a good amount of things. I did a little risky business by getting these jeans without trying them on and seeing what they look like. So we're gonna try them on camera and see if they are actually worth it. Also, at the end of the day, they were only $6, so it's not like I broke my bank, you know. The blue dress from the first store that we went to was originally $54.99. It was on sale, so the total was $38.49. From Urban Jungle, I got this graphic tee. So let's see what the total for these three items were. Okay, total was almost $53. It was $52.98, which honestly isn't the best, but it's still pretty good for three items in New York City. Honestly, guys, the pants don't look bad at all. It fits the waist really nice. I thought I'd need a belt, but it actually fits perfectly. It is a little bit long, but nothing that a good pair of heels, combat boots, or just like hemming it won't fit. This is a really good pair of like dark wash true American jeans. This is the Kiss top. Also very cute. I didn't try it on before I got it, but it's like a casual outfit, you know? Guys, sue me, okay? Once I like something and I buy it, I'm gonna goddamn wear it. So yes, I got this the other day. This whole outfit from thrifting the other day, I'm gonna wear it while I go thrifting again today. And I had to pair it with my little like granny slippers that I got from the dollar store in Queens. My tote bag from Bangladesh, accessorized with some jewelry that I thrifted and, you know, rings and things like that. But we are going thrifting yet again today. We are going to the Brooklyn flea market. I'm hanging out with my besties. We're gonna make a whole day out of it. It is kind of rainy today, so let's see how this Brooklyn flea market is during like kind of crummy weather. But it's only open on Saturdays and Sundays. It gets kind of packed very quickly. And then if we have time, we're gonna go to some other Brooklyn shops. But I'm really excited to just like shop around because I feel like the flea markets are really where like the vintage stuff are. They have like a pretty good price. I'm just like excited to walk around. It's also underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, and it used to be like an old subway station stop or something like that. So it looks very cute and aesthetic. So I'm so excited for you guys to like shop with me and just see what the vibe of Brooklyn is like. Welcome to the Brooklyn Flea Market, which is Brooklyn's largest flea market. It has vintage, design, antiques, collectibles, food, and it's open every Saturday and Sunday. I love coming here because you'll find so many unique pieces like vintage cameras. There's also like a bunch of family-owned small businesses, so all of the items aren't necessarily like old or vintage. So it's really cool to see like different parts of New York City just come together. Like look how cute these little watch bracelets are that me and my bestie wanted to twin with. My best friend ended up getting a stainless steel ring that she custom engraved. And then on top of that, there's so many cool knickknacks like decor, furniture, vinyls, frames, and things like that. We got some rugs over there.
Oh, look,
Some eyewear, tote bags, some clothing. Gotta get the classic Brooklyn Bridge picture
with the Empire State right there in the back.
After we had lunch, we drove over to Park Slope to go to a few more thrift stores. The first stop was Beacon's Closet, and I am a very big Beacon's Closet stan, but this location is not my favorite one. This one seems a little bit smaller and has less inventory for my liking. My favorite one is personally in Greenpoint, but regardless, I like coming to the store specifically for their shoes and their accessories, like their bags. The prices are pretty reasonable. They're not as cheap as like Goodwill or Urban Jungle, but they're still pretty fair. And what I like about the store is that the clothes are pretty clean in comparison to the next one that we are going to, and you can sell and trade in your own clothing for store credit or for money. The next store that we went to was L Train Vintage. I love L Train Vintage, but I was so disappointed by my time here because the inventory was so low. It could also be the season. I feel like fall and spring is probably the best time to go shop, but everything just seemed very unclean and just unorganized. For example, the bags were just like all over the place and they didn't seem like the best quality. There were stains on the clothing, but at the end of the day, it could have just been a bad day for them. You kind of have to pick and choose which stores to go to for specific items. Back from thrifting the other day and I got a few things. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed because my experience with thrifting the other day wasn't as good as like the other places and the other times that I've gone. Maybe it's just like low stock, bad time in the season, could be different factors, right? Like usually I go to the Beacon's Closet in Williamsburg, and that location is so much bigger. The L Train Vintage in East Williamsburg is so much bigger as well. So maybe it was just like a bad timing type of thing or a bad location. But regardless, I still got a few things. I was just hoping to get a little bit more. But anyway, let me just go forward with the things I got, right? So first we got this beautiful watch that I talked about. This is from the Brooklyn Flea Market. I paid $35 for this. Let me know if you guys think that's a good price. I think that I could have found this for a cheaper price at another location. The Brooklyn Flea Market is a little bit gentrified and it is targeted towards people in my age demographic that are willing to pay more money. So I do feel like I could have gotten this for a better price in a different area, and I paid like close to $40 with tax. And then after, when we went to Beacon's Closet, I found a nice pair of shoes that I'm really excited about, and I was surprised that I found them. They are these 9 West, very elegant looking heels that you can like dress up with jeans or whatever else, and they're only $14.95, and I think that's a pretty good price considering they're used, but it doesn't look like they're really used at all. Quality is really nice. It's still very well structured and like doesn't look broken or anything. So I'm really excited about this pair, and they like fit perfectly, so why would I not get them? And then the last item I got from Beacon's Closet is these pair of socks. Obviously these are not used, they just had these at the store. These were $8.50. So the total from Beacon's Closet was $23.45 plus the $40 that I spent at the flea market for this watch, which is $63. So I think that's like a pretty good price range for the 3 items that I got. Again, I would only really recommend the Brooklyn flea market if you're looking for like vintage pieces, especially jewelry or posters, decor, and things like that. I wouldn't really go necessarily for the clothing just because I feel like it is a little bit overpriced in comparison to the other stores that I've gone to that are actual like thrift prices. But regardless, let me know what your favorite item was and what your favorite store slash market was, because as like a tourist or someone that has never been to any of these things, I think I personally would love the Brooklyn flea market because it is so unique looking, such a great location. You can go to like nearby spots right after and you'll find like actual vintage items, and it's just like fun to go with your friends or loved ones, you know. But yeah, if you guys like this vlog, if you guys like the Brooklyn side of thrifting, prices, places that I took you guys to, please make sure to like this video because it helps so much and it pushes it out to people who are also looking for places to thrift in New York City. Especially as a small YouTuber, it really helps with the algorithm. Please make sure to subscribe because that also helps me so much. You can also check me out on my Instagram and TikTok. I post literally every single day and you'll find just like mini vlogs about thrifting or New York City or just like my life in general. On those platforms, it's at Mahua Khan. You can also check out our podcast. It's called Difficult-ish. We post every single week. We also post videos on YouTube if that's your vibe. You can also check out my website. My art and apparel is up there. It's labyrinthapp.com if you want to support a small business owner. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.